and no contact, no disrespect. When I bust around, I break your neck. Ooh.
What's up, fuckers?
There it is. Pillar of Thriller in the building. This is Romo.
And Justin. As you can see, we are back in our blazers. We are here to announce the finals of the Pillar of Thriller Horror Bracket Challenge. Thank you guys for being on this ride. It's been like a couple months, and you guys are continuously on here, and we are here yet again.
I would be failed to not mention that Boston Castillo was the one who gave us this idea.
Yes.
He gave us this idea. He said it would be an awesome idea to do like a March Madness type deal with these movies and do a bracket out of them. Oh yeah.
Oh,
what is that?
What? I think we have to chug our beers right now.
Do it again? You know what that means? Beer chug time.
I'm not wearing this yet. We gotta chug this beer. We gotta start it.
Keep my headset on. Real player.
I guess we'll skip sponsors today since they don't actually pay us. You know what I'm saying?
No, we'll get around to it.
Okay,
We'll do it quick first.
Okay, yeah. All right. Oh, what a bitch. Yeah, I'm a bitch. I don't know what happened this time. Let me try that again.
Justin didn't finish his. Cole finished his. And whether I've drank half of it, 3/4 of it, whatever you want before we've even started filming. I just like to give myself a head start.
Oh, shit.
Level the playing field a little bit to my side.
I drank so much water before this.
Yeah, Justin.
My stomach is full. This is bad.
So I'll do quick sponsors real quick.
Yeah.
We got Pillar Thriller Brander by @boring_Millie, Justin's coworker, Kosi. Go give him a follow and get you a banner if you need one.
Brandon just be kicking it.
Yep.
He's got, that new shit that he showed us this week.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be
Fire.
Like
straight fire.
We'll be sharing it left and right.
Yeah,
we'll be sharing it left
100%.
and right.
I can't wait to get in that.
Yep.
Han Junkies, gotta shout them out. Last but not least, I would like to thank, and it's gonna be actually kind of out of the norm, but because we're doing our next episode with him, let's shout out He's Crafty, Eric Martinelli, man. We are ready.
Oh yeah.
If you guys are, well, I'm so excited. I love Eric so much. This very, very down to earth dude, and we're gonna be talking about my favorite movie of all time, my favorite horror movie of all time.
Yup.
Because as you guys know, my favorite movie of all time is Toy Story.
Of course.
But we are gonna be talking about Halloween with him, which is also his favorite movie of all time. Great minds think alike. We're very,
for this.
very, 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 very excited.
Gave us an excuse to go back and watch the movie and try to see all the fun, intricate stuff that got woven into that film.
Oh yeah, and we did a little research on some fun facts on there, so I'm excited about that.
Justin was really excited about it. Justin was all over the place. So.
Oh, that means it's time.
On our Stephen A. and Skip Bayless and
Hey,
Justin.
this is Stephen A. right now. He's telling me.
What's Stephen A. saying?
He's telling me who the winners of the.
Oh, we got the winners.
We got the winners.
I hear it coming in too.
Oh, yes, Stephen.
All right.
Oh. And
No way.
your first winner.
No way.
Your first movie moving into the finals.
Can't believe it.
Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, beat out Steven Spielberg and Jaws, man. And from what I'm hearing, it's not even close. It wasn't close at all.
I think it was like 60-40 from what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
It was 60-40, which shout out to everybody that tried to rally the troops for Jaws. The Friday the 13th and Jason following was just too much to be dealt with.
Yeah, I'd like to break down this matchup a little bit.
Go ahead.
So, these two movies were ahead of their time, I might say.
Yes.
Friday the 13th was a close follow to a Halloween slasher. Jaws, prior to that, never seen anything of that caliber in a movie before. This is the first time we've seen animatronics in the works. One of Steven Spielberg's very big iconic films. Nothing has touched. Let's be real. I know you're a fan, but nothing has touched shark movies since Jaws. I know, the fan I'm talking about is he likes the one with Chris Jericho. Was that?
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, I know you like those. It's corny. They got wrestlers in them.
Oh, the
Sharknado. That's yeah.
I mean, that's a guilty pleasure. Sharknado's hilarious. Mark Cuban runs out with like a shotgun in those movies.
Yeah.
Those ones are great. Like, there's been good shark movies since Jaws. There's been The Shallow's the closest thing, in my opinion, to it.
Yeah.
Open Water is a very good found footage shark movie. The Reef recently I've seen was not bad. I was very happy with that. 47 Meters Down I was pretty disappointed in. There's a lot of stuff that didn't really make me believe that the film was trying to go all the way. There's some false endings throughout there. The shark design was fantastic in that movie, but it's just not very good.
I'm gonna be real. Just being honest, I haven't seen I don't watch shark movies. That's not really because he's a big shark guy.
Cole's a big shark guy.
He's got even two of shark teeth.
I have a shark jaws on my ribs.
Yeah,
that is one of my favorite tattoos.
I don't watch that. I did attempt to watch Sharknado because of how much he said he loved it.
This man wanted to watch a shark movie. He was like, "Let me go from Jaws to Sharknado," and thought I was being serious. Go watch The Shallows. Shallows is phenomenal. There's also a movie called Great White coming out. It's by the makers of The Reef. So down in Australia, they do the films. They did The Reef down in Australia, I believe. And then I think this one also is related to that. And there's Black Water is another Australian film that came out of there, I believe. So,
I mean, with that said, not saying I don't want to take anything away from Jaws or shark movies just in general, because Jaws is fucking dope. Jaws is fucking incredible. I mean, it did make the final four.
It's one of my favorite movies all time.
If I'm breaking this down, I think it's very hard to match up that type of creature feature with that slasher horror.
Yes.
So, I mean, if we're being honest, Jaws doesn't really fall under horror.
It's more of a thriller.
It's really more of a thriller. So when we're putting these up against horror slashers like somebody that iconic with Jason Voorhees, who comes through with machetes, I think it's very hard to outdo somebody like that.
It's tough.
You know what I mean? They're both iconic movies and they're both great. I mean, you have a lot of great. I mean, iconic is a strong word.
And it is.
It is a strong word. Those two movies, they're both great movies. It just happens to be. Jaws just happened to have faced somebody.
I mean, Jaws ran through the creature features, though. Jaws didn't have a problem running through the creature features. The Thing gave it some. And
I think The Thing was actually its first matchup, right? I believe. Yeah.
It was a tough. That was a tough one to have.
I mean, aside from that, Jaws really. Nothing was close. But also. Oh no! I think its first matchup was Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Because I think it was Steven Spielberg versus Steven Spielberg.
It was.
But still, that's and I think that was a tough matchup. But I know he's crafty. Wanted Jaws to win.
Yeah. A lot of people wanted Jaws to win.
I voted for Jaws myself. You voted for Jaws.
Yeah.
Just so happened the horror community did not agree with our opinions, which is totally cool.
I didn't expect Jaws to win. I wanted Jaws to pull off the upset, but Friday the 13th it does come off the heels of Halloween, but Pamela Voorhees being in that film and the fact that Jason is all but a mention and a boy in that film, and he turns out to be as iconic as he does. I know it was the doing of the sequels as well, but that had to lay the foundation for all of that, which is just incredible. Also, incredible sound design in Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
you have the.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it all, but. That is creepy as shit when you heard that. When you heard that, you were like, Jason's out here in the woods or something like that. And Jason also didn't just he walked silently like Myers does too, but he also ran a good bit in part 2. So Pamela Voorhees being the killer though was I think what was so cool about the first movie. And the first movie has actually some decent effects throughout it for its time for 1980.
Yeah, it's not gonna lie, I'm still a little butthurt about the slasher category. It's crazy to me. I know Mayor's probably very happy, but I think it's absolutely crazy to me that he's the this
he's
movie
representing the slasher
category.
Yeah.
instead of like Michael Myers.
It's wild. The fandom for Friday the 13th is crazy, and they came with full force and came with an army.
Yeah, man, and
they voted.
And you know, one of your top 5 movies is a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. I
stand by it so much because it's like one of the least loved films of that entire franchise.
Yeah.
In Part 7.
I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit out there right now, so I mean, that's just what happens to be one of them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good, like, the design of Jason's fantastic in Part 7. Like, he's zombie Jason. It's Kane Hodder as Jason.
You know, some dude walking around in a hockey mask who's invincible.
Well, he gets his hockey mask knocked off in the film.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting some news in. Skip Bayless is saying I'm talking too much about the matchup. So
well, fuck Skip. I hate anybody.
Yeah, everyone hates Skip. So he's telling me, fuck you, Skip.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Skip's a good friend of mine. Good friend. Sorry, Cowboys fan. Good friend. So he's giving me word on the other side of the matchup, Justin. And he's making me wait for it. He's saying, so...
I don't hear anything.
Oh, you don't got? I got it right here.
Fuck Skip.
I got it right here. See, they cut your comms off because they knew you weren't about it. We have, on the other side, we had Get Out versus The Conjuring to try to go to the finals. And your winner of that matchup is my favorite film.
Oh, shit!
The Conjuring. Man,
what?
I kind of expected it, but I thought the love that Get Out has gotten and how it's kind of been such a unique idea and such a new horror era type of film, I thought that and Jordan Peele were kind of going to take it. Even though I wanted Conjuring to win, The Conjuring took it. The Conjuring does a lot of things right. I know there's some people that don't like that film. But The Conjuring does a lot of stuff right. The jump scares are done fantastically. You can't beat the jump scares that are in that film, in my opinion. The acting is actually pretty good. James Wan is at the helm, which is my favorite horror director of all time.
Like, I mean, let's be real. That dude's insane. He's incredible.
The use of dark spaces, the use of panning the camera over to something like slowly.
His transitions too are great.
They're incredible.
So, that's crazy, bro. Like you got to be happy about this. You've got to be very happy about this.
This is like if you're a diehard Duke fan watching basketball and watch them go to the finals. Like
they beat North Carolina.
Yeah,
right.
This is huge.
Yeah.
That was one I needed. I wouldn't have been mad if Get Out won. But man,
because as we said in the last episode, I thought Get Out was going to win.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely insane to me.
So neither of our full predictions were right. It was crazy,
which is okay.
Yeah.
And this just goes to show you this is very authentic. Nothing's fixed. Nothing's
it's all up to the people. I love that we let the people vote on it, and that we don't try to skew it or anything. We've only had a few that were within like a vote of each other, and we had to reopen for an hour.
I'm happy for you, bro. This is insane. Let's break down. You break down this matchup.
The matchup we got Friday versus The Conjuring.
No, I was talking about. Well, we definitely need to break that.
We'll break that down in a second.
We're not going to do that this episode because we gotta save that. But I wanted you to break down the Get Out versus The Conjuring.
How do you think Conjuring
made it to the finish line?
I think it's by scares. I think we go back to what we were saying, like Get Out is more of a thriller than a horror compared to Jordan Peele's work of Us. Us is more of a horror than Get Out was.
I would have to agree.
I think The Conjuring does have a strong following. The Conjuring also has a universe around it. So you also get a stronger likes of people that may have loved The Conjuring 1 and The Conjuring 2 and then not like some of the other films, but then they liked this film randomly throughout the universe, and I'm kind of like that. I do appreciate the Conjuring universe, and it's doing something different, so I think it holds a lot of weight because it has a universe around it, which is an awesome idea for horror. You go back to the Universal Monsters universe, back with Dracula and thing from the Black
Frankenstein.
Swan. Frankenstein, all that stuff. And then you got this universe. We go to Conjuring 2, Annabelle, The Nun, Annabelle Creation. You have a lot of other movies on the horizon in that universe coming up. But man, Get Out really did ball out in this entire tournament. I'll say it.
It was. I
was pleasantly surprised they made it that far.
It was. The winner between these two really surprised me. It's insane. I mean, not to take anything away from The Conjuring, but just the impact that Get Out has made on me. personally, and a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
And the genre just in general.
I can take this shit.
Yeah.
Sportscaster.
We about done, man.
I couldn't hear a damn
Yeah.
thing with these headphones on. But no, I agree. I think Get Out was phenomenal. I am surprised it made it out of the psychological category.
Who did you think was going to win that?
Thinking back, it was in the psychological, right?
Yep.
I thought I said that in our last episode. I thought that was my pick to win that side, and that was also my pick actually to win.
I think that's Dee's favorite movie.
So that was my pick to win that whole side, to go to the finals.
Yeah. Nothing turned out the way I thought. I mean, you've said it before. I'll say it again.
So we've had discussion. We thought Halloween was going to make it out of the slasher, and then it wasn't going to lose to anything in the creature feature. And it's just how the tournament fell out, man.
Yeah. I love how it ended. I love how it's going to end.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for these finals.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely pumped. The Conjuring versus Friday the 13th.
Yes.
A slasher versus demon ghost story. I think this final is going to be a lot easier to compare, right? To duke out than the semis, because you had these categories are more similar than a creature feature and a slasher.
They're more true horror compared to the other matchups. And other
100%.
matchups you had, in both matchups, you had more of a by-the-book thriller film compared to a by-the-book horror film.
Yeah. And I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great. I think. Your prediction?
I went this far with it, so I'm gonna stick with The Conjuring as my winner. I'll say it again. I don't think it will win because Jason and Friday the 13th and Pamela Voorhees have a strong following. But I'm gonna stick to my gut. It's what's been making money this way. I didn't have any side bets on this. Don't worry. It's what's been making me money on the way here. I'm gonna stick with The Conjuring and James Wan and everything that he has done with that film and what kicked off the new era of horror with that.
I gotta go with the iconic Friday the 13th, man. And not taking anything away from The Conjuring, because I love both movies. I just think when you're comparing the two, you gotta go with one of the OGs, right?
Okay. I see it.
So.
Well, we'll see, because polls will be up Thursday at 3 p.m. They'll be up, so you'll see us spreading the word and everything, and then we'll have an analysis and everything when it comes to the winner. We'll actually be announcing the winner on our podcast episode. You'll see another video for us promoting that, but we love all the support we've gotten, and we really appreciate everyone to just help us culminate the actual tournament with the celebration of our episode. Our episode will be entirely focused on the championship matchup and who won.
Very excited about that, and be on the lookout for next week's episode as well.
With Eric and He's Crafty.
Will include Eric and He's Crafty.
We got Halloween on the way to talk about him. He also is going to chug a brewski with us.
Yeah, dog.
It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. I'm super
We appreciate you guys. I know this is a short episode.
Yep.
But, we wanted to focus the first few episodes on the horror bracket.
And we only have one more episode to get into the sportscaster thing. We have different personalities when we try to do the sportscaster thing. Last week I think I had a little more energy because I was all over the place. And got to do that.
And we were so excited to be back. And we're not saying
that was the real thing.
Yeah.
I had so much built up. I'm like a puppy when you let it out of a crate. I just go insane.
Yeah.
But now I'm good.
Oh, we're
back in the realm.
Yeah, dog.
And so thank you, everybody.
Thank you.